the Arsenal versus Standard Liège podcast preview. Game 2 of the Europa League group stages. Both teams won in their first leg. So basically, whoever wins this game is going to really take charge of the group. I think Arsenal will get through anyway. Dead competition so far. But all of us are happy that Tottenham got stuffed 7-2. And now they're the team with the worst Champions League history. And on top of that, the Tongan has slept with Eriksen's wife. So everything's going wrong. Spurs players are running down their contracts. They're not happy. They haven't won. Their league form is relegation form since last season. So it all bodes well for Arsenal at the moment. And we've got our, we're going to have our defenders back. So let's see how Emery does.
Yeah.
Right, we've got a special guest with us. I think Armaguna's changed his name. What are you changing your name to?
Blah, 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 blah. I'm a dick realist Arsenal, win it, bruv.
Well, you know it's coming from that, don't you?
That?
I'm a realist. You got my 100% permission to make a video on Armaguna because obviously he's found one of your bellies and he's just bought one.
Hilarious.
Baz, you with us? You right, bro?
Baz is there.
Baz, can you hear us?
Oh, mate.
It's gone.
It's gone. Anyway, Sonny.
Go on, my friend.
Where are we going to start? Are we going to start United game first?
We're going to start where you're saying you disagree with everything I say. So we're going to start there.
Say it again?
Who's got their telly on in the background?
Not me, mate.
Not me.
No, I'll turn mine down.
I think the United game, guys need to calm down, man. It wasn't as bad as people are making it seem like. People are making it seem like we walked out of there and scraped the draw when really we had the better chances. If Saka would have scored, we would have. If Saka almost had that chance, we could have won it. Let's be honest. Scott McTominay was the only chances that they had to score the goal, and Rashford at the end where he fell. Like, let's be honest. United didn't really do much. We did create chances, even though yes, we did play 3 DMs. And yes, Emery's gonna get stick for that, but I'm supporting him, guys. Like I might be the only person who's still supporting him, but I'm supporting him.
Who's this? We're talking about Emery.
Emery, yeah.
No,
don't worry, man.
We got to keep the guy. We got to keep the guy there, man.
The reason being, let's be honest. We came into the game. We thought we were gonna be on top of the game. We're gonna create chances. We're gonna batter them. And at periods, we did come up on them. We did have counterattacks. The game was counterattacks versus counterattacks. It was disappointing.
Do you think then if Saka would have buried that chance game?
I think so. If Saka buried that chance, we would have won. But let's be honest, guys are gonna come out here and say, "Oh, this, and that" for United too. But United didn't have any this, and that. They had no excuses. We actually had some opportunities to win the game.
Yeah. But you know what though? We should have beat them, man. We should have beat them.
Yeah,
like you said in there, a point better none, innit?
Yeah, and I don't want to hear no more about our past history. I don't care about our past history. Does Man City care about their past history with us? Let's be honest.
Twisted Bubba, I totally agree with you. Football games are not one on this. Simply not good enough. I totally agree, bro.
Yeah, he's right. Football is not one of it's all if buts and maybes, isn't it? It's what you do on the pitch, innit?
Yeah, let's be honest. Stop talking about our form, our history against United. Why do you care? If the fans are not confident, how are the players going to be confident?
The players weren't confident.
What?
The players weren't confident. Look at Saka against Watford. He said it was going to be an hard game straight away. So they weren't confident, the players.
Okay, Saka's a kid. Saka's a kid, man. If Xhaka says that, then it's a problem. But if Saka says that.
So... The kid, EG. What have you seen in Emery that you're rating so highly so far?
Okay, let's be honest, guys. Everyone keeps saying Emery doesn't have a plan. Emery doesn't have a direction. I will break it down to you in 3 steps what his plan is. His plan is quite simple. Get it to the wing. The wing is where the creation is made. We might not have wingers, but what we do is we bring our attackers in to the middle. We spread out our wing, like our left back and our right back to the wing. Get them to create overlaps and passes them so they can cut it back for the easy goal from the penalty spot, being either the striker, the left winger, or the other side, the attacking midfielder from the far side. Either way, his whole game is using the width from the fullbacks.
Yeah, but
And
we
not having.
got wingers. We have got wingers. We've got a £72 million winger.
Okay, but what he uses the 72-pound winger for is to finish. He uses him to finish and to run onto spaces.
So
in his system,
basically,
say it again?
our gameplay is built up by the fullbacks, yes?
No, his whole gameplay is by having four people back and the rest of the squad forward to create the attack. The 4 people that he leaves in the back are the 2 center halves and 2 midfielders, and everyone else is used to be part of the attack. So he uses from the 10 people on the attacking side in play, he uses about 6 of them in the attacking side, which leaves us exposed on the other end.
Archie's saying, in the United game, give me one instance when Kolasinac got forward and crossed the ball.
Kolasinac, every time he got forward, he kind of slipped over the ball, so he didn't really get to cross it.
Can I make a point on that? You said how it's to play out to his wingers, but I don't know if you was watching it properly. Pepe was coming into his own half to pick up the ball, then to go onto the wing. So what my thing is he's playing 3 midfielders that are all defensive. So Pepe has to come back to get that ball instead of having someone like Ceballos there, or let's just say, for example, Mesut Ozil, for him to play the ball to him out wide to do what he does best is to run at players. He wasn't doing that. He's having to come back so deep to waste his energy, and then by the time he's gone back to attack the fullback of Man United or any other player in Man United's team, he's lost his energy.
I mean, Sahil's saying as well. You play 3 at the back, then obviously you got the fullbacks and the wingbacks. You got more chance of implementing that system. But when you got no creativity in midfield, and you're asking your fullbacks to run up and down the whole game, it's difficult for them.
Well, exactly. Well, I can't understand. You just explained what Emery wants to do, the kid, but he hasn't done that for a season and 7 games. So why is it going to change now, and why is it going to be so great when we get Tierney, Bellerin, and Holding back?
And also, another question for the 3 of you: the kid, Murat, and Lloyd Banks. What's happened to our pressing game?
Okay, the pressing game.
Oh, the pressing.
The pressing is
the pressing game. I don't know what's going. That's what I'm saying. What's going on with that? Someone told me earlier on, like, is Xhaka responsible for that? Like, what's going on with the pressing thing? Like, I don't know. Like, when we used to press that, and we're just not pressing anymore. Like, what's going on with that? Like,
the kid. Do you reckon he's got his English mixed up and he thinks it's a depressing game?
Let's be honest, guys. Emery's a copycat manager. What he does, he takes the best from other people and he tries to implement it into his game. So when he sees something working for someone else, he tries to implement it. And the moment he realizes it's not working for his team, he quickly changes it. If you've watched us when you've watched us throughout the season, every time that he's seen something good being implemented somewhere else, he tried to implement it into Arsenal, and sometimes it doesn't work. So maybe he changed it.
I agree with one of the comments that come up. I disagree that we sold Nacho and instead of Sayad. I feel like Sayad's okay going forward. I think Monreal was a lot better going forward, but defensively Nacho was a lot better than him. So even if he had to risk going forward, you knew when Nacho in a good time, he's just all over the place defensively. The only strength he has is literally the only strength he has of his is that he's quite big and he can weigh a few players off the ball. But in terms of pace, everyone's going to just run past him.
The other thing,
I think we should have kept Ramsey.
We can't control that. Ramsey wanted to leave. He got crazy money. We were never going to pay him. But Nacho Monreal, I think he left for Raul to get a connection with that club, because he sees a lot of young players coming up from that club, and he might want to purchase some of those players, and we might not have the money to buy those players at top dollar. So he's trying to build that relationship. Selling Monreal for less than 500,000 makes no sense. Makes no sense.
He got rid of Monreal because he was too slow now. His legs are totally gone. Where
But
he's
for
gone now,
nothing.
it's so much slower. He'll probably get another 2 or 3 years out of him.
Yeah,
But he sold him for nothing.
probably
What was
wise.
it for? It was for relationship building.
No.
Yeah, how much did he get for him again? He got sold, didn't it? How much did he get sold for again? I thought he went for
250,000.
like. Didn't he go for like? Yeah, didn't he go for like 2-3 million or something?
250,000, my friend.
Serious.
Well,
I thought it was more than that.
I'll say one player that we should have had yesterday, who shits all over Pepe, is what's his name? Gnabry.
Yep. Yep.
Mate, that's the past regime, man.
I feel like with
That's the past
situations like
regime.
that, we obviously can't control it. At the end of the day, like you can't always tell how good a player is going to be. Like I know, obviously, let's be honest, he wasn't the greatest at Arsenal, and I feel like him going to West Brom and learning from what obviously Pulis said to him that he's not good enough. He's obviously taken that, gone to the German League and like tore it up. And I think before that, he didn't really do much for Arsenal.
I totally agree with Twisted.
Bro, call me crazy. If Iwobi went to Bayern, he'd be scoring 4 goals. Let's be honest. Bayern, it's a system. They're drilled. They're gangsters, man. You guys don't play with Bayern.
They only get drilled and play that way because of the managers, the strong managers they've got. Emery is not a strong manager. Let's get it right. He's not.
You know what?
It's an interesting one. Do you guys think Pepe's flopped already?
Well, I was thinking,
It's too early to judge Pepe still.
I was thinking of Pepe today when I went to Starbucks, right? I went to Starbucks to get myself a coffee. I was thinking of Pepe. And as soon as I ordered my coffee, I said a floppe by mistake.
Yo, man.
Well,
be
you know what
honest.
he is, man. Give him time.
Like, I mean,
Thierry Henry took
got to give him
18.
time to
How long
adapt
did
to the
Thierry
Premier
Henry take to score his first goal, man?
It's
like
not
7
bad.
games.
Oh,
6-7 games.
The guy walks like he's got an elastic
Remember-
on his legs. You know, he can't control a ball.
It took Dennis 8 games as well.
You know,
Okay.
I saw
I mean,
one of the comments.
I would seriously give him another 10 games, Pepe, and see where he comes out from there. I mean, he's not our biggest problem. Sakar is our biggest problem. He's the poison of our club at the moment.
Xhaka
Because
is the only muscular guy.
Emery won't drop him. Emery won't drop him. So this is why we change formations nearly every week. And we play 3 at the back, 4 at the back, 5 at the... It's all because of Sakar. Because he won't drop him out of the team. So he's trying to accommodate in every single way to keep him in there. And he's really scared of what he's going to do when Sakar gets injured or anything. Because he won't get back in the team.
Don't worry. Xhaka is going on mat leave. His wife's pregnant. He's going on mat leave.
Hopefully she's pregnant for the next 10 years.
I'm doing that.
The next 10 years. Oh, man.
It's Xhaka, not Saka. They're 2 different players. One's black, one's white. It's 2 different players.
Exact.
Can I
The only
man,
thing I don't get
say another thing? Yeah, I saw
Do you
one
know
of
what,
the
though?
comments come up here how it says stop defending average players. I thought, and then he was saying how Monreal's been rubbish for so many years now. But a few years ago, I thought that Monreal was like one of our most consistent players.
He was.
Like, tell me if you disagree, but I genuinely feel like he was
Couple
one
of
of our
seasons
better
ago,
He
he done
was.
all right.
He remember that game
Yeah,
against
I don't
West
know
Brom?
about
He
that,
saved us. Goal line clearance and everything.
I remember that goal
And-
scored against Man City, winning it in the semi-final, wasn't it? In the FA Cup or something, wasn't it?
That was amazing.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Back
I remember
post.
that, yeah.
With his wrong foot
Yeah.
too, right foot.
And against Man U, we won in one semi-final, I believe. That one against Man U as well.
Tomorrow we take on Standard Liège, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're at the Emirates. Quick little stat for you. Last 20 games in the Europa League, Unai Emery has won 18. Is he
It
just
wouldn't matter if he lost.
a Europa League manager?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I think he put his eggs in the wrong basket last year. We all know that.
So
Is he just an Europa League manager?
is he just
Was that the question? Is he just an Europa League manager?
yeah.
I don't know, it's a bit 50-50 that one still, because we still need to give him time in the Premier League, I think.
Let's be
I'll
honest.
be honest with you.
If
I
he
feel
didn't win
like
it 3 times at who did he win it at? Seville?
Seville 3 times.
He won him. Didn't he win it like 3 times with Seville?
PSG
And,
manager. I don't think he
and
would.
Valencia.
And Valencia. He wouldn't have got them job. His career is riding to the back of them 3 wins because he hasn't done anything else.
What do you mean, man? He got domestic trouble at PSG.
Was it Seville or but he went a whole season without winning away.
Yeah, that's true. You know,
Yeah.
A whole season, and that's exactly how we play for the last since he's been our manager. When we play away from home, he goes and sets up to not lose, and then we get thumped away from home. His mentality is all wrong.
What is his mentality? To play defensive.
His mentality is to. I think his first goal is what he thinks in his head when we go away from home is not to lose, and then his second one is that we play defensive to try not to concede goals and just try and hit them on a couple of the counter attacks and hopefully we score. That is his game plan, I think, because that's how we play. You can't tell me that when we play away from home that you're sitting there on the edge of your seat because we're playing brilliantly, because we're not.
We're not.
I've got a question for you guys then. If Arsenal don't get in the top 4 this year and get into the Champions League, should Emery be fired?
He's not going to be fired. He's going to be released because his contract's up. But until then,
do you reckon that will happen though? Go on.
If Arsenal not in the top 4 by Christmas, he should go.
Hell no! Come on, Sonny. We can't do that. We can't do that. We can't do that. Do you realize we need time? We need time to at least get a proper replacement. Freddie Lumberg coming in is going to just cause chaos in our heads.
Bro, if Arsenal not in the top 4 at Christmas, I'll take Emery. I'll kidnap him. I'll strip him naked in the forest, hang him upside down with a bag over his head, and I'll leave him there.
Okay, let's be honest. Right now, we're in top 4.
We're in the top 4.
We're in top 4 right now. It doesn't mean
we're in the top 4 now. For now, yeah.
You're saying it. We're in the top 4. Yeah, granted. But you're saying it as if we should be there on merit.
Be. Chelsea shit. Spurs are collapsing.
Have you watched our 7 games in the Premier League?
Have you watched other teams besides Arsenal? Arsenal are actually doing more than other teams. We're grinding it out. Chelsea has the worst defense in the league, and we're talking about our defense. United can't score a goal, and you're talking about our attack. Who else is there? Spurs are falling apart. Guys are having sex with their other partners. What the hell are we talking about?
Bro, you know what?
Don't tell me when you're watching Arsenal at the moment, they ain't like watching paint dry. Because it's boring.
I agree with you. Look,
we need more goals besides Aubameyang, yes. But
you know what?
Arsenal's still doing good.
We should have beat Watford, and Watford, we should have beat them. Watford.
We shouldn't be beating Watford. We should be annihilating Watford. The same as
considering they got annihilated. They got annihilated.
Listen to this. Instead of Xhaka, instead of Emery out, why don't we get Xhaka out and get Decore and Bling from Bournemouth in January window? And then we'll be way better because we need some muscle in the midfield.
So what you're saying to me now is that Emery's just a yes man then?
I'm telling you, Emery, I'm telling you, every coach in the top 6 besides Man City and Liverpool are yes man.
Yeah, but the kid, Xhaka is a captain. Emery's appointed Xhaka as a captain. How do you think that?
Exactly.
Can I just touch on something?
We all agree. Forget about captain. He needs to be binned.
Go on.
Who's that, Xhaka?
Everyone's blaming Xhaka. Yeah? You lot got to remember this is a team game. I feel like a lot of people's blaming Xhaka. Yeah, maybe there is 1 or 2 mistakes that he's made that have cost us points, but all in all, you can't just boil it on over one player. You've got to look at the whole team.
Hold listen. In the film Taken, when Liam Nielsen goes to Trippier, Xhaka should be killed.
Listen,
I ain't made no comments about Xhaka yet.
Xhaka's our only muscle.
Where is
I
ain't made no comments about him yet.
Go for it.
Can I say, Xhaka is our only midfielder that can pick up the ball from where he's standing and play it out. There is no other
because he's the only muscular guy to hold somebody off. Nobody else can hold people off.
Let me just say one thing, yeah. See Xhaka, yeah? That guy, bro. You know what? I swear we're only 8-9 games in to the new Premier League season. Are you telling me this guy's got 4 yellow cards already?
Yeah, exactly. This is the thing, though. This is the thing, yeah. We knew he was gonna be like that because he has his
We're not even
getting a lot of yellow cards and red.
We're not even 10 games. We're not even 10 games in yet. My man's got 4. This guy's got 4 yellow cards already. He's captain of our club.
Yellow cards because he can't run. He can't. A player goes past him, and his first fault is to pull him down all the time.
There you go. And this
That's
guy's captain of
why-
our club.
That's why we need a more muscular, real guy like the Corey on our team. We can't.
Yeah,
he's
can I
our
touch
only
on-
muscle. He's our
Can I
only
touch
muscle.
on
We
that
don't have
point?
any
Someone
strength in
said
the
that we
midfield.
play better when he comes off. I feel
True.
like if he just sits there and he has someone like Guendouzi or Willock that's willing to run, especially Willock, or let's just say Ceballos, all Xhaka has to do, he'll have to just sit back and he'll just pass the ball to Ceballos and he'll do his magic. Whereas right now we don't have that. Well, especially against United, we didn't have that.
I
So
think
all Xhaka was doing was getting a ball and just releasing it to someone like Torreira who can't play number 10.
no, I truly believe, right, that our players are trying to subsidise him all the time. They've got to think about what, you know what I mean? They can't run forward because they've got to worry about where Xhaka is. They can't pass the ball because they've got to pass it to him because otherwise they get told off or something. That's what it's like. It's like everything's got to go through him. And he's crap. He's rubbish.
Listen, 1 minute. Okay, listen.
I-
Listen, fuck Emery, fuck Xhaka for a minute, yeah? Fuck them both. Right? It's the Arsenal Liège preview, right? For tomorrow, okay? The kid,
Okay.
what's your team for tomorrow?
My team for tomorrow, I was thinking about this. So I have it right here. I play Martinelli, Reece Nelson, Ozil. I'm contemplating between playing the young kid Smith Rowe, Willock, Chambers in the midfield. No,
Wait.
Willock and Ceballos in the midfield.
Who's your
So,
defense?
and then my defense is Bellerin, Tierney,
No.
Holding.
You sat the defense first. What's your defense, man?
Okay. Sorry, I'm Canadian.
Start from the keeper upwards.
Okay, so keepers, Emma Martinez, Holding. Then you have Bellerin, Tierney, obviously. Who the hell is my other? I forgot who my other defender was.
Mustafi.
Yes. And then then you have Ceballos, Willock, Ozil, Emil Smith Rowe, Reece Nelson, and Martinelli.
Emil's injured. He won't be
You've got
back
25 players
anytime
playing.
Okay, so if Emil is not playing, I'll put in Ainsley Maitland-Niles or Saka. Because Ainsley Maitland-Niles is not a right back, so let him play a right attacking mid.
So who's your midfield three?
For me or him?
For you.
My midfield three is Ozil, Willock, and Ceballos.
Okay, and who's up front?
Up front is Martinelli, Reece Nelson, and Ainsley Maitland-Niles.
Where have you got Ainsley Maitland-Niles, man?
I put Ainsley Maitland-Niles as the right of the attacking mid three.
Okay. Murat, what's your team?
Martinez in goal. Kieran, Tierney, Mustafi, and probably I'd say Holding. Bellerin right back. The three in midfield, I'd probably play Willock, Ceballos, and probably Ozil as well. And then up front, I'd go Martinelli. On the left, I'd probably go Reece, and on the right, I'd probably play Pepe just to give him a bit more confidence. Hopefully, he can get a goal or two.
Lloyd, Lloyd, listen, you're on the podcast. You're watching Coronation Street, man. What are you doing?
I'm here, man. Go on, what are you saying?
Why is it I can hear Coronation Street?
I can hear you. Go on, what are you saying?
Listen, I don't Coronation Street, man. You're either doing the podcast or you're not, bruv.
I can hear you. Go on.
Well, I don't
My
want to
team line up for tomorrow, yeah?
Coronation Street on the podcast, bruv. Seriously. It's not the Coronation Street podcast.
So Arsenal.
I ain't want to turn my telly's on. Turn my telly down.
I told you before the stream started, mate.
You can +1 it, mate.
He's gone, man.
I can hear you much better now. Go on.
Wait, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to ban you for 5 minutes.
Yellow card him.
I can hear you.
Yellow card him.
Go on, what are you saying?
I'm going to yellow card you for 5 minutes.
What for? For what?
Doing the podcast on Coronation Street. What? Listen, bruv, you shouldn't be watching Coronation Street.
Blame the missus. Don't blame me. Blame the missus.
I'm only joking. I'm only messing about with him. I'm only
All right, my team lineup. My team lineup for tomorrow. Yeah, I ain't got no idea for the formation, but my team lineup's gonna go like this time. I have Martinez in goal.
Yeah.
And then I'd go for defense. I'd go for Chambers. Yeah, I said Chambers, didn't I? Chambers and maybe Holding.
Okay.
And then on the right, Bellerin. And what's his name? That Scottish one we got there. What's his name? Tierney, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then I might have to go midfield, Ceballos. And maybe we look on the left, Saka. Smith Rowe, right.
Okay.
And a blood clot Young to start the game.
Smith Rowe's out.
Come on. You know we need him for Chris Bournemouth.
Smith Rowe's out anyway. Smith Rowe's not even in the squad.
Yeah, no, he's still injured, Sonny. He's on his way back.
I don't know who's going to play.
You guys agree with me that guys who are playing against Bournemouth shouldn't play this game?
Take him off.
No, do you know what? I don't agree with that, you know, because if we're in the Champions League, they'll be playing 2 games a week anyway.
Yeah, but we're not in the Champions League, and we make fun of this the Europa League anyway. So let the kids play. We're gonna beat these guys.
We make fun of it, but Emery doesn't. Emery doesn't make fun of it.
Emery showed last week he didn't care. Away.
But you know what? I don't even want to say that we're gonna beat them, you know, because I said that. Remember when we played them? Who was it? FC Rennes. Was it last year? We played FC Rennes away. Like, look what happened there.
Yeah.
Yo, but Rennes put it on PSG, so we can't really talk bad about Rennes.
I didn't know.
Lloyd,
I didn't know anything about.
We're going to do a special podcast, yeah, every Sunday. You're the only one on it, yeah? Right?
Yeah?
Every Sunday we're going to do a special podcast. You're the only one on it, right? It's going to be Coronation Street, EastEnders, Holiday, neighbours.
Hey, listen, don't tell me you can still hear my television, because I'll turn that right down. Don't tell me you can hear that still. Bro, I'm not even watching it.
It's okay.
It's that bad. It's that bad. I'll turn it down. It's that bad. I'll turn it down. I've got the subtitles on. That's how bad it is.
What's happening Brookside anyway lately?
I don't even know. I don't know. I would have done away with Brookside a long time ago.
Terry, give us your team, man.
No, but you know what? I'm not gonna lie. Coronation Street, there's something going on here.
Sonny had enough, man. Sonny had enough. Anyways, buddy, tell us your team.
Terry, give me your team.
Well, Tierney left back, Holding, Chambers, and Bellerin right back. I'll have Willock in the midfield with Ozil, Ceballos, Martinelli on the left, Saka up front with Nelson on the right.
Wait, Saka striker?
Yeah, the young kid.
Martinelli?
Yeah, that sounds like a right team. Martinelli, I forgot about him.
Martinelli on the left, yeah, I'd have him on the left. On the right, up front. Martinelli up front, Saka on the left, and Nelson on the right.
I'll tell you my team, yeah? I'll tell you my team.
Did you not just read that comment?
I think Ainsley Maitland-Niles is done playing right back, and he's probably going to start playing right midfielder for Europa League.
I'll tell you my team, yeah? This
Go on, Sonny.
This is not what Emery will pick, yeah?
Okay.
I'll go Martinez in goal. I'll go right back Tierney, left back Tierney, right back Bellerin. I'll go Mustafi and Holding. My midfield, who I'll pick, I'll go Ainsley Maitland-Niles in the Jacquarelle on the base, right? And then I'll go Ceballos and Ozil. Like my front three would be Saka. It'll be Martinelli up front, and it'll be Pepe on the wing.
Yeah, that's all right.
I won't play Aubameyang.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
No, you want Pepe to prove you wrong in the Europa League.
It's a good little lineup.
I want Pepe to score goals.
Yeah, well, we can't.
To be fair, I feel like Pepe should start tomorrow. Maybe not play the whole game, but just play him till like the 60th minute and then take him off. If he can get a goal or an assist in the time, or take a few players on, just for him to get a little bit of confidence heading into Sunday.
Yeah, I agree with you, Sonny. I think Ainsley Maitland-Niles will definitely start playing outside of the right back position after he spoke out against Emery in Sky Sports.
You know what? Paris most the only reason I play Maitland Niles at CDM is because everyone's going on about Maitland Niles should be a midfielder, right? I'd either play him now and hang him, right, and never see him play for Arsenal again because I don't think he's good enough. But I won't play Willett because I want Willett to play on Sunday and I want him to be fresh.
Yeah. I think Willett shouldn't be dropped. I think he doesn't deserve to get dropped.
Willett does deserve to be dropped.
Yeah.
Mesut Ozil needs to start, mate, as well. Mesut Ozil needs to play.
In the league.
Yeah, I was about to say that. What's going on with Mesut Ozil? What's going on? Like, what's going on with him at the moment?
Well, it's obviously something to do with Emery, isn't it? Emery just doesn't like him. It's as simple and easy as that.
No, but guys, we wanted him to get dropped when he was playing bad for Arsenal, and then now Emery came. Emery started dropping him.
I didn't want him to get dropped.
I wanted him to get dropped.
Different way to everybody else, I think. Well, I would play him not like Emery does or Wenger did. He's not the player that's going to get back and do all sorts of things for you. He's not that player. He's a luxury player. We want him to stay just behind the front two or the front three and feeding them all the time.
Yeah, but if he's not happy at work and he's not going to be up for it, that's what I think. But we don't know.
I still don't understand it.
Why? I think of the situation. I feel like it has got a little to do with Emery, but I feel like also I don't feel like he wants to rush him back. Let's be honest, he ain't played a lot of football since pre-season. I think he's still not match fit, and maybe that's why he's not rushing him to come back.
Thanks.
Who? Ozil?
Yeah.
I think once Ozil got his money, he said, "Fuck it, I'm not serious about this life no more. I have bigger things than football."
That's a load of rubbish.
Ozil wants to play. Arsenal don't want him. It's simple as that. Arsenal don't want him. Arsenal want to piss him off, so he leaves in January.
Bro, he said it himself during the summer that he would rather focus on bigger things in life, and football is not the most important thing anymore. Because he's married and now he has a life outside of football that's even bigger, and he has things to worry about for his future, he's starting to set himself up for after football. And I don't think he's focused.
Do you know what I'll do? If someone wanted to pay me 350 grand a week, I'd say yes, fucking please.
Well, exactly.
I mean,
trust me. Why did we pay him so much? No one else wanted him. It's the same thing. De Gea and United, they made a mistake. Nobody wanted De Gea right now. He was hustling.
That's what I'm saying.
We got hustled. Yes, if he's getting that much money, he should play. But there's something in his contract, I believe, that if he doesn't play, that he doesn't make all the money. I honestly believe that.
He probably doesn't want to play because of the players that are around him. Let's be honest, because I wouldn't want to play with the players that are around me at Arsenal. They're shit.
Bro, we have the third best team in the squad. We have the third best squad in the league.
Look how good he was. He was fantastic. But that's because of the players that are around him. When you've got fucking Shaka, when you got Shaka, when you got Mustafa, when you got Socrates, when you got David Luiz, when you've got all these fucking shit players behind you, and you're trying to make the best out of it, and it don't happen every week, and all the fans get on you, just you as a person, then why would you?
Yeah, but you know what?
But bro,
going on to him though, Socrates, like what happened to him as well? Like Socrates, like he started off good, like, and that what's happened to him, like all of a sudden, like Socrates.
It's the new signing blindness. When you're blind and you get a new signing, you start to get blind by the love of the new signing. Like some people are blinded by Pepe. I'm blinded by him. I think he's still going to be amazing, even if he flops for like 3 games.
Totally
agree. He's going to be good, man. I can see that still.
When Ozil comes back into the squad and he starts starting games, he could potentially be the difference for us.
Listen, you're talking about Ozil, right? I'll give you an example. If Ronaldo come to us now, he would not be the player he would be because of all the shit players that are around him. No good laughing. That's the truth.
No, bro. Certain players demand a certain level of respect from their teammates, and we don't have no one like that. Cristiano Ronaldo, we've seen what he did after he left Real Madrid. So much respect from that guy. If he goes to any team in the world,
and he's still banging in goals.
Yeah, he's banging in goals. He's banging in goals. But look at their team, Juventus. They're world class. All of their players.
Look at Real Madrid without him. It shows you the hole that's left after he left Real Madrid.
But don't come on. I mean, there's a lot of players that have gone past their sell-by date now at Real Madrid and all. That's what it is. They haven't changed it up whatsoever.
But mate, you're talking about our team being shit. Our team is not that bad. We're actually, when you think about 25-man squad, we're one of the deepest teams. We have the third best team by depth wise.
Yeah, but then we're always getting injured and all.
No, the problem is this is what Emery deserves to get criticized for. His choice of man management on the squad. That's what he deserves to get criticized for. Not his tactics, his man management skill.
Yeah, come on.
Baz.
I still can't hear him.
We could hear him and not see him earlier, but now we can see him and not hear him.
Oh,
you can
man.
see now.
Baz, write it down on a piece of paper.
Get a piece of paper and write on it.
7-2. 7-2. Yeah,
Why is he a Spurs fan? Yeah.
No,
I just think that Ozil has never been in a great Arsenal team, personally.
Do you think Ozil's body language tomorrow, he's going to be happy to play even if he scores 2 goals? He's going to look like
Even
he's
if he
upset.
scores 2 goals tomorrow, Henry would take him off after 60 or 70 minutes.
Baz, put your headphones on.
He would.
Hey, what? Who's going to the game? Who's going to the game tomorrow? Are you man? Hey, what are you man going?
Hold up, let's be honest, right? He's doing exactly the same thing to Lacazette. Every time Lacazette's on, he subs Lacazette after 70 minutes, 75
No, but
minutes.
Lacazette has to be subbed off sometimes.
No.
Lacazette runs himself tired. He runs himself ragged.
No. I don't agree with this. I'm old school. You know what I mean? I remember when you go to watch Arsenal and you knew what the team sheet was. You knew that every player would be playing in their position. You knew that every single game, no matter what competition they'd be playing in, you knew that them players would be there.
But let's be honest, not a lot of teams are like that.
Yesterday.
You know, I'm
it's
rubbish that these players can't fucking run 4 minutes now. You look at Milner.
Hey, you not going to the game. You not going to the game tomorrow. Who's going? Are you not going?
Who, me?
Who's going? You going? Yeah. Who's going?
I'm on a wedding golf thing tomorrow, and I'm at a wedding Friday, so I can't make it.
No, man.
Like I said yesterday, I honestly believe Emery doesn't know his best starting 11.
I agree with that. But the reason being,
he's chopping and changing so much.
The reason being, our best players have been
tomorrow,
injured. 3 of our best players have been injured. I honestly believe, yes, I'm putting a lot of pressure on these 3, but Bellerin, Holding, and Tierney all should be in the starting 11 by the end of the season, playing week in, week out.
Yeah, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. They should be. But what if they get injured again? When was the last time Holding, Bellerin, or Tierney went a whole season playing football? When was the last time?
Yeah, see, this is the thing. You can't predict stuff like that. We just have to keep our fingers crossed and see what happens.
Wait, Bellerin played the whole season the year before Arsene Wenger's last season.
Who did?
He played every game.
Who?
He didn't get injured once. Bellerin.
It was shocking. It was shocking that season.
Yeah, he was. He was because he was getting run ragged. He was our only right back that season. The season before before Lichtsteiner came. He was our only right back option.
He was our only right back, like you're just saying. He's had 3 windows now, Emery. Why hasn't he got a right back in? Why didn't he get another left back in? Because Tierney, he knew was injured for 10 or 12 games. Why didn't he get a centre back in? He's had 3 windows.
Yeah, but sometimes when you want a nice hat and you see good shoes on sale, you might get those shoes that are on sale.
No, so that's a rubbish analogy in my eyes. You're telling me that Emery is a fantastic manager.
I agree with Pose there. I think our front 3 need Ozil.
I agree as well.
Yeah.
I think he needs Ozil as well, man. That guy needs to step in again, man.
I think Ozil is trying to outlast Emery. I think Ozil is trying to outlast Emery. His camp are trying to outlast the manager.
Hopefully, he's in the squad tomorrow night, and he can do something. So he's in the squad on Sunday because, like I said, we need Ozil back in that team.
We're never gonna know the truth until these guys write a book about what's going on right now. Because Emery and Ozil, that thing runs deep. That hatred, you could see it, man. The guy didn't even want to clap during the game against Aston Villa on the pitch.
Guys, in your comments, give us your starting lineups for tomorrow as well, and score predictions.
Yeah, would you guys play Pepe? Would you not play Pepe? Would you play Aubameyang? Let us know, guys.
unfortunately,
Pepe.
play
Pepe. Do you know what? Pepe's got to play, man. Pepe has got to play.
Aubameyang, we need to wrap him up in cotton wool because at the moment he is single-handedly saving
He's
every.
carrying us.
He's saving
100%.
every.
Yeah,
You know
I
what we
agree
need?
with that,
We need
definitely.
guys to start practicing taking shots on net because clearly guys don't know how to shoot. Their shots are so soft that by the time it gets to a goalkeeper, it's an easy save. It's like the
We need
goalkeeper just needs
to get out the other end first.
Oh man, Pepe, he's disappointed me, man.
Here he
His
is.
shots are so weak.
He
Yeah,
has
but
got-
come on,
You know
guys, man.
You
What
know
you
what?
gotta
This is
understand, yeah.
I
This
think
is
say
what
one
I
thing
said
for
yesterday
sure.
as well.
Say it again.
Listen, one thing was for sure, yeah. Baz looks just as confused as Emery.
What's that? Who?
Oh, dear.
He's trying to work out in his head what he's going to say.
He's trying to work out his midfield.
No, he's a ladies' man. He's trying to get some girls on here right now. Look at him. He's like grabbing his face and stuff.
Listen,
Hey,
everyone in the comments, on a scale of 1 to 10, how confused does Baz look at the moment?
He's there fiddling
why
with
is he
his
holding
headphones.
headsets? Oh,
He's,
man.
he's trying to figure out how it works.
Yo, this is more entertaining than the first half of last game.
Right, exactly. Yes, you're right.
Hey man, I never said the game wasn't a bad game. I'm just saying I'm blindly still supporting the guy.
Hey, listen, who's that singer? I'll catch a grenade for you. Who's that singer?
I don't know. man.
Bruno Mars.
Bruno Mars. Baz looks like Bruno Mars, isn't it?
Bruno Mars.
Okay, what about this?
What he's saying is, look, I can't hear no 60,000 fans booing Saka. That's what he's saying.
No one's booing that kid, man. That kid could have won us the game, man. Anyways, tomorrow, what's your predictions? My prediction's 2-0.
I'm going for.
You're saying 2-0?
I'm going 5-0.
2-0. 5-0. Sonny, who's scoring the 5?
4-0.
I think Pepe will score 2 if he
I
plays.
like that.
I think Martinelli will probably get a couple, and I fancy a goal coming from the midfield as well.
4-0.
4-0?
I was
Yeah,
going
I
to say,
disagree. I'm gonna say 1-0.
1-0?
bloody hell.
When you do
I'm being serious.
Man, I'm
Hey,
more
mate, don't
I
say
think it's gonna
1-0
be
and then
1-0.
tomorrow be upset that we only scored 1 goal.
Muller, you've been on
4-0,
the
I'm saying.
Honestly, I think I honestly think it's gonna be 1-0.
I'm more
1-0.
confident in games than what I am.
We're gonna get so much
1-0.
stick. You know the problem is
Maybe 2-0 if we're lucky.
I
You know what I
reckon
hate?
from 4-0, but depending on which defenders he plays, obviously if he plays Mustafa or Louise or one of them ones, then we will concede a goal.
You know what I hate? When we win a game 1-0 and people still make fun of us for only winning 1-0. It doesn't matter if we
forget
win
about
1-0
other
or
people,
5-0.
man. What matters is the 3 points. Don't worry about what other people are saying. You're always gonna get stick when you lose or when you win. So just don't worry about other people.
Blah, 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 Frank.
I rate that. So.
I'm a gooner. If you could tell me Realis's opening phrase, I'll give you $1,000 now.
I can't even get the names of the bloody Arsenal players right. How am I going to get that right?
Something Konnichiwa.
What was,
Konnichiwa.
what was the question?
Blah, 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 blah.
Oh no, Wagwan.
What was the
Konnichiwa.
question?
Man like Sonny looks like Dragon at the moment smoking. Look.
What's this? What?
Sonny got the gun show.
Lloyd, so what did you say, 4-0?
Go on, say that again.
What did you say, 4-0? You said 4-0, yeah?
Yeah.
I can't hear you, bro. Say that
Someone
again.
said 4-0.
Bro,
yeah.
I said 4-0.
Your headphones don't work. They don't work.
I said
What
4-0.
is this in Coronation Street?
Mate, you need
No,
some Turtle
please.
Beach headphones or something.
No. Do you know what? I use them for my PlayStation. They're PlayStation headphones.
Can you hear
It's
now?
£25 for a pair of headphones, bruv. I'm fuming.
Can you
Yeah,
hear or
you
not?
need go get some Turtle Beach headphones, man.
Lloyd's doing his own show.
No, I can still hear you guys, man. I can hear you.
What's your score prediction, man?
I said 4-0. 4-0.
Oh, for God, 20 minutes have passed. We've finally got to you.
You're breaking up. I can't hear.
Oh,
Question, guys. Let me ask you guys a question. If we face Leicester tomorrow away, do you think we'd lose?
No,
Easily.
we'll get smashed.
We'll
no,
get smashed.
Okay,
no.
but after if we lose or draw, would you be upset?
I
Yes.
don't understand.
I'm not saying
me
someone
point
to lose.
something out, yeah.
Okay, so then if you're expecting us to lose and you're upset, to me it makes no sense.
I'm expecting us to lose because of Emery.
1 minute. I didn't say I expect us to lose. I
Okay,
said,
but
you asked me if we get upset. I said yes.
Okay, but
Yeah, I'll be upset. I'll be
okay,
upset.
but
as
do you
well if we get
expect us
beat
to
there
lose
tomorrow.
against Leicester away?
I expect us to
Because of Emery and his tactics and the
So-
way he set up since last season and the 7 games this season.
Okay,
What do you see? This is what I don't understand. What do
I was
you
trying to get
see?
to a point. My point is, if people are expecting us to, if our own fans are expecting us to lose against Liverpool away or Leicester away, or even if we go to Bournemouth away, and guys are saying, "Oh, I'm not up for this game. We might lose this game," and then when we lose, that same fan is saying, "Oh my God, how did we lose?" That to me is ridiculous.
That's because he's not picking the right player.
That's not a valid point at all. Basically, every game Arsenal play, I expect us to win. Do I think they're going to win? I don't think they're going to win, but I always expect them to win.
Well,
I'll be honest with you,
I respect
I feel
that.
like the longer the season goes on, the teams like Leicester and Bournemouth you'll see them start to deteriorate because their squads aren't big enough. It's like we all said, yeah. Look, it's only like what 7-8 games in. We're panicking so much. It's only 7 games in. I feel like the reason why Emery's playing.
We're not panicking.
Honestly, I feel like the reason why Emery's playing 3 DMs is because he doesn't trust the back 4. Maybe he wants Tierney, Holding, and Bella in our back. Maybe he'll start playing just the one DM and start playing Ceballos and Willock as well.
Let me ask you a question. If it was Liverpool, Man City, Tottenham, Leicester, Man United, whoever, do they go and change their entire tactics because a couple of players are injured? No, they don't.
Tottenham do. Man United do.
No, don't. Tottenham play attacking football nearly every game.
Tottenham,
they're always attacking and going forward.
Tottenham
That's
people
Tottenham.
are yelling the same things as us. They don't know who's going to be on their team this year. Every week,
on their teams, they play the same tactics every week.
the guy's calling me the Canadian tie.
They don't go to a team.
Canadian tie, no, that's a good one.
Okay, let me tell you guys something.
God.
Everybody's going through the same struggles as us. We just see it from our side. We're Arsenal fans. We only give a shit about Arsenal. We don't care about Spurs. We don't care about United. We don't care about anybody else. But they're going through the same struggles as us. They're actually below us. They need to come up to our level.
Are we talking about Spurs?
Everybody's below us right now, except for Liverpool, Leicester, and Man City. They're the only teams that are statistically above us.
If we're sitting there because
I believe Leicester are third. Like.
Say that again?
I said, you're saying it as if we're sitting at 4th place because we deserve to be there because of the way we've been playing. We haven't. We've been lucky.
Okay, mate. Everyone gets a little lucky. Leicester.
You said everyone's below us. Who's below us, man? West Ham on joint points with us. Tottenham and Man U are 3 points behind. So what? It's only 3 points.
Exactly.
Okay, so what? We finished 1 point behind 4th place last year and 2 years before that. No one says that's what's the point.
There's 31 games to go, and you're celebrating that we're 3 points above them. There's 31 games to go.
I'm not celebrating anything. I'm saying statistically right now we're actually above people, but people are talking about like we're below that.
Can I just raise the point?
It's true though. There's still a long way to go. It's true.
Are you saying, because this is what it sounds like your mentality is that you're already defeated before we even go to these places? You know that we're going to lose. You know that the way he's going to set up. So there's no point in going there. And if we lose, no point in getting angry about it. That's the way it come across. The way you just said it.
No, what I'm saying is, when people go into a game saying we're gonna lose and we're gonna get battered.
No, but they only say that once they've seen the team. I only say that when I've seen the team sheet an hour before. I'm really excited. I get myself worked up when we go like to United Monday. You know what I mean? I think we've got the team to go there and smash them. But as soon as he puts that team sheet out, I say to myself, what's the point of watching this rubbish? Because it's the wrong team. It's rubbish players. and I know exactly how it's going to play out. And it is.
And it's Emery's fault.
That's Emery's fault, yeah, because he's not picking the right players.
Okay, so do you trust the board to pick the right manager?
Well, they picked him, so no.
Okay, so what's the point? If we're going to be in the same problem 2 years from now with another manager, what's the point? You might as well give this guy the chance to get a full squad.
Listen, we've got Stan in the house.
Stan the man.
Blah, 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 blah.
Stan the man.
Stan, put some...
Does anyone agree?
But you know what?
Good evening. How are you?
But you know what? Emery, yeah, you know what?
Please.
He's getting some of his tactics wrong, though, man. That's the only thing. Like, what's going on with his tactics? I don't understand. Like, it's like he takes off players and then he brings on players and then that just makes a mess of it. Like, I don't understand that.
But do you guys think if we give Emery the chance to do things right?
Listen.
Listen. Echo.
No, it's not echo. You're talking too much. Stan, come on. Let's hear from you. We haven't heard from you tonight.
Where are we at? I was a little bit busy there when you.
Basically, do you agree that if we go away against Leicester or Bournemouth or Liverpool, then basically, if you think we're going to lose, and you're thinking that already, why do Arsenal fans get so disappointed when we do lose?
I think it's because the way that I look at it, I look at the lineups, like you say, Terry, and I think when you've got players like Sokratis, Luis, and Xhaka, and you see them all in the same team, it's not that we're going to get smashed by the other team. I'm more worried that we're gonna give these soft goals away, which we've been doing. We're going to make it difficult for ourselves.
Yeah.
And I honestly think that when you see those three players in the same lineup, for me, that this spells chaos. You can only afford to have one of those three in the team at any one time. 2 or 3 of them, we're going to give goals away, and that's why we get angry. And then what happens? The game unfolds. Luis will give away a penalty, or Xhaka will go diving in or pulling down a player, give away a free kick, and then we're angry because we knew before we even kicked off that's what was going to happen. And when you see it happen, you just think to yourself, if we can see it, how comes the head coach is getting paid a lot of money and is working with the players every day on the training pitch and he's watching the matches from the touchline? How comes he can't see it?
Blah, 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 blah. Big up the Stan. Exactly.
I love that get up, Terry. I do love that get up.
I just want to ask Springer a question. Springer, what's the outfit you got on, bruv? That's not police outfit, is it?
What was that?
No, I'm asking Springer a question. That looks like a policeman's uniform.
Is he a stripper?
Good evening, Springer.
Vancouver Canuck, I see you.
Honestly, though, if you want Emery out so much, who would you bring in?
There's 40 people in the chat. Can you smash the like button, please?
Come on, guys, smash that.
Smash it.
I'll tell you, I don't trust the board to get the right manager. They're probably going to go get Luis Enrique.
At least he'd be out of sin.
Sonny, if Emery is like you want, who would you bring in? So someone that's actually available.
Allegri?
Well,
Allegri is more defensive than Emery.
You lot might disagree with me. Yeah? Do you know who we should bring in? You lot might disagree with me. Jose Mourinho.
No.
You want more chaos.
The only reason why I'm saying Jose Mourinho, yeah, because you know what I mean. We all know when he took over at Chelsea, when he first came in, he said how special he was, yeah. And the first thing he said, yeah, when he took over at Chelsea, he said, yeah, he was going to win the league by February. And what did Chelsea go and do? They won the league by February. So
guys in the chat, listen, there's 47 people watching. There's only 25 likes. Come smash the like button, please.
You know who I think we should get?
You got to give Mourinho props, innit?
If Emery got taken out, we got to go get that guy from RB Leipzig. What's his name? The guy who used to be for Hoffenheim. That guy.
No, for me, I would rather go and get Arteta. Arteta, he's been under Pep for the last 3 years. He knows Arsenal through and through. And then have Lundberg and a couple of others that know Arsenal, know the passion, and I think they would do a fantastic job.
I think Arteta's lined up for the Man City job after Pep leaves.
I was reading quite an interesting article quite recently where the manager who Edu is really hot on, and I've never heard of this guy. His name's Giardo, and he's the manager at River Plate. They reckon that people like Signelli and Edu, they reckon that this guy is the next up and coming thing, and that he sort of like would be someone that they would look at. I've never heard of this guy. I don't watch River Plate.
River Plate, is that the Argentinian league or Brazilian league?
I think that's
That's Argentinian.
Yeah.
His name's Marcelo.
And then the only reason why I said Mourinho is that he would get us in that top 3. I don't know where he win us trophies or not, but he'd get us in that top 4.
Hey man, you know the
That's
media.
the only thing
The moment we get a manager from unknown, people are just gonna start going crazy.
How would you feel? How would you feel about if we got to Christmas and let's say the results were really still bad, and the board decided to hook Emery, and then they put Lundberg in as a caretaker to the end of the season, and then they reassess then whether they stick with Freddie or look for someone else? Would you go with that?
I'll go with that.
I'll go with anyone at the moment.
Yeah, stick Freddie into the end of the season. That could work.
Yeah, I'll definitely go for that, Stan.
I'll take Freddie Cougar over fucking Emery anyway.
Freddie
The only way I would say Emery has no more excuses is when we see him with the full squad healthy.
Yeah.
That's when I would beat Emery out. Until now, I'm going to support him until I see a full squad healthy.
It's like I said the other night on the podcast, right? What you got to look at, you got to look at the wider picture. These 3 that are coming back, yeah, brilliant. Hopefully they come back and they stay in the team, right? You got Shaka, who's our captain. He's not going to drop him. He's not going to drop him. He's made him captain. He's not going to drop him. You got David Luiz, right? He was 4th choice defender at Chelsea. Now they've gone out and they've bought him to come in. Why, I don't know. But why would David Luiz come to us and say, "Oh, don't worry, I'm 4th choice at Chelsea. I'll sit on the bench. Oh, I'll just go to Arsenal and I'll go sit on the bench and be 4th choice there." They've obviously offered him time and playing minutes, so he's going to be in the squad. So you've got 2 players there that we've all been talking about that shouldn't even be in our team that are probably going to be there until the end of the season. Let's be real.
That's a bad team, to be honest with you. I think that's a good team that you've picked.
For me, the main 2 that are coming back is both the fullbacks. Maitland-Niles ain't a fullback. We all know that. Defensively, he's not that great going forward.
Mia Khalifa as manager.
But I think for me, the most important 2 is both of the fullbacks. We'll see a massive difference when they come back. That's for sure.
I don't know if you guys seen this, but I seen it on one of these channels. I think it was Statman Dave. He was showing a diagram of how Emery would play with Tierney and Bellerin back. It's going to be massive. It's going to help us out a lot. Until he gets those players back, I don't think anyone should criticize him too much, because right now it's a.
I've had to mute him because he's talking about question. Okay, this is for you, the kid. Yeah. What was on Emery's memory stick when he came to Arsenal? What do you have on there? Porno.
He had all this on there.
You tell me. He was supposed to watch every single player and had a dossier on every single player. What was on there?
Mate, the old regime, he scammed them, man. Maybe.
I'll tell you what it was, right? I'll tell you what it is. Even Gazidis appointed Emery because he left a virus in the club before he left. Like on the computer, when you want to go on a stream and you get pulled and you get a virus, that's what Emery is to Arsenal. Emery is a virus at Arsenal.
Blah, 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 blah. Man up, Sonny.
I disagree, man.
I like Sonny Rose, I tell ya.
I really do disagree.
Sonny, the moment I see what I need to see for me to turn, I'll let you know. But right now, I'm still backing him. There's nothing guys can say to me right now today.
No, I'm glad that obviously, listen, I respect your opinion. I just don't understand what you watch, unfortunately, because obviously you are watching something that is totally different to me every single week.
I still back him.
Do you stand?
I still back him, and the only reason for me is the reason I still back him is I don't like what I'm seeing at all, Terry. I don't. Right? Yeah. I look at the lineup and I don't like it, but I really wanted a change from Arsene Wenger. You know, respectfully, I really wanted him to go because I thought it was stale, and I'm just worried that if Emery fails, that we're going to go down that road like Man United after Ferguson. There's going to be another manager, and then he's no good. We're going to get another manager, and I don't want to see that happen. So it's more that I'm hoping for Emery to come good, and I'm going to wait until Christmas. I'm going to grit my teeth, and when I see all these players back, if there's no magic wand and these players don't improve, then he's going to have to go. But I really don't want it to happen because I don't want to keep chopping and changing.
Stan, if you shit at your job, right, Stan, you telling me your employer will say, let's not sack Stan because the next person after him might be just a shit.
No, I understand. Seriously, I get all of that. I do. I get all of that. But I just don't see us go down the Man United route where in a couple of years' time, we've had another couple of 3 managers. So I want it to be this person. Whoever we got in after Wenger could have been Ronald McDonald for all I care. I just wanted it to be that person would bed in. So I'm just worried about that. But I agree with what you're saying. I agree with all of the things that you say about him and his tactics and stuff like that. I do.
It's the same mentality that you, Murat, the kid, Lloyd have got, who we also had with Wenger. Let's give him 1 more year to turn it around. Let's give him 1 more year to turn it around. Let's give him 1 more game. Let's give him 1 more month. Let's give him some new players. And they still never turn it around. So what makes you think Emery will?
Well,
I'll keep Emery. I'll keep him there.
Yeah, but you're high. Yeah, but you're high, Lloyd.
The only reason why I keep him there because he's a new manager. You know what I mean?
He ain't a new manager. Well, he's not a new manager now. He's been there a season and 7 games. He's had 3 windows.
Yeah, but you've got to take into consideration he's new to the Premier League. He's new to the game, innit? Like we can't just judge him just like that. You know what I mean? Like we can't.
What do you mean, bro? He's on £8 million a year, right? He's on £8 million a year to do a job. Yeah. There's no room for failure. There's no room for failure on £8 million a year. There's no room for failure, bro.
No, if we don't get into the top 4, then it's a failure, isn't it?
He didn't get top 4 last year.
We just got to give him a bit. We just got to give him a bit more time, innit? Like you know what I'm saying? Like last year,
and we absolutely got mullered in the final last year because again it was like an away game that he played. He went there not to lose.
Yeah, it's true.
But Emery's trying to fix our away struggle.
We gave him a year. We got to the Europa League final and we lost that, innit? We had our chance to get top 4. We blew it, innit? So the players have got to take some blame for that as well, innit? We can't just say it's the manager's fault, innit?
Listen, under Wenger,
we had our chance and we blew it, innit?
I blame the players. Under Wenger, I blame the players because they're playing under Wenger for long enough, yeah? Under Emery, they don't know what the fuck he wants. They don't know what he wants, man. They don't know whether they're coming or going.
I don't think he knows.
No, I know.
Yeah, I know
that, but
he could. He's the only one who can sort that out. He needs to sort that out, and he needs to get his Arsenal squad together and say, like, look, this is going to be my best 11. Get them tactics on point, innit, and decide what his best 11 is, innit?
Look,
that's what individual mistakes. Individual mistakes has been the thing that hurt us the most this year.
The individual mistake that he keeps making is playing Saka. Let's be honest, it is. He keeps doing that. No one else is forcing him to do that. No one else is forcing him to do that. If he's our manager and he's on £8 million a year or whatever, he is picking him to play every week. So it's him.
Yes, he's making mistakes, but he doesn't have any other physical options in the midfield. That's why I'm saying.
He does. Pereira plays there perfectly.
Pereira's a pipsqueak, man.
He's not a pipsqueak.
So is Messi. Messi is as well.
Messi's not playing in the center of the midfield.
So was Gavi. So was Iniesta. So was Cazorla.
How many games has Pereira played there?
Okay, Terrera's playing the wrong position. Everyone can say that.
But
Conte was playing the wrong position last year, and he made.
How many games has he played?
I just think we need to give him a bit more time. The manager, man, we need to give him a bit more time.
No,
we're 8 games in.
That last comment.
That's what I
give him until the end of his contract.
That's a cop out. He is the manager, as far as I'm concerned. I've never known a manager in my time to say to the players, "I'll tell you what, you pick the captain." He is the manager. He is the main man. He's the one that who should be answering all these questions and then telling the players.
I look at the time that he's been there, right, and I do expect more. He's been there a long time now, I think. And then I look at the short space of time that Brendan Rodgers has been at Leicester, and he looks like he's bedded right in there. And I do make that comparison, and I'm like, he's had a whole season, a pre-season. you know, he's got all these good players that we brought in now. I think we've got some good. I think there's some good players in the team. But I look at Brendan Rodgers, and I'm like, that's a bad comparison there. He's bedded in up there already.
Yeah.
I feel like
The thing is, I really do.
I still think it's a bit too early.
Yeah, I agree, man. Look, we're 7 games in. Yeah, I feel like everyone's panicking. We don't forget we've made a lot of signings this year, so they need to get their team cohesion together.
Let me just ask you one question.
I think it's too early.
And when Pepe's firing, that's when I think we should judge Emery.
Right, let me ask you one question quickly. Yeah, one question. How many games has Emery been in charge of, would you say? What? It was 40, say 50, so about 75 games, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Say he's had 75 games. Now, tell me, please, how many games that we have been outstanding in? How many games have we been outstanding in? That you could say, there, we look fantastic. We look like we're going to be doing things under this manager. Look at the way.
I'll ask that question for you, yeah?
Pull them away.
We've never been the first game away. We didn't play that bad. First game away to Newcastle. First game away.
No, 1 minute. We've never been outstanding in a whole game for 90 minutes under Emery. We've had good halves here and there. We haven't been outstanding for 90 minutes, and we haven't controlled one single game for 90 minutes under Emery.
Right. So, what do people see in him then? What is this big deal that everyone says? Let's wait and see with these other players coming back. Let's see what he can do with them. Blah 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 blah.
I think it's the fact. I think it's the fact that.
Understand.
The reason why
as I say, Terry, I agree with all of that. For me, I just don't want us to go down the road of chopping and changing managers. So for me, it's not like I'm hoping. I'm wishing that come Christmas, everything's going to be all right. But I agree with everything. I'm so 50-50 on it. And come December, I'm going to be one way or the other. So
I know I'm not a proper Emery out person. I really don't want to be, but I'm just trying to explain to you why I'm so against him because I know.
I agree with you. Emery has not had the big scalp
to a certain extent of what you guys are saying.
So if we're not in a decent, position by Christmas, then you're saying he should go. Yeah, that's what you're basically saying. I personally
would get rid of him now. Personally.
So you wouldn't give him.
It's not bad.
So you wouldn't give him to like December, January then?
No.
So 1 minute.
So you wouldn't say like. Let's see where we are December, January time. Let's say, for example.
Lloyd, you asked the same type of questions 75 times, the same in different ways.
I think consistency from.
I'm going to have to mute you all. I'm going to mute you all, right? When one person's talking, let that person finish talking, yeah? But please.
Yeah.
Right, end of the day, especially when I'm talking, because it means I'm the one who asks the questions, yeah? Please. At the end of the day, right, it's not about where we are in the league. We're fourth in the league. Nothing's bad. It's not about the results. The results are not bad, right? It's about how we play football. I'm not spending £200 a game for me and my son to go and watch Arsenal to get more stiff. Right, who wants to talk?
I totally agree with you, Sonny. That's what I'm saying. These last 7 games for this season have been absolute dire. It would be better watching paint dry. That's how bad we've been in these games. Absolute terrible. And every game, like I said, every week I'm going down there, travelling down there. You're paying your money, your season ticket, food and drinks, and God knows what. You get excited about the game, and that team sheet comes out an hour before. And it's like, fucking hell, we might as well just go home now. We might as well go home now because you know what the way he's set up. You know the players he picked.
Terry, enough as well. Listen, I'm done with Emery. I'm done with talking about Emery, right? Yeah. I'm done with talking about Emery no more tonight. I don't want to hear his name. I don't want to hear him on the fucking television. I don't want to hear fuck all Emery again tonight.
Totally agree.
Right. Let's go on to say another subject. Who's got another subject to go on to?
Tomorrow's game?
Pepe.
Right, Pepe, good idea. Who said Pepe?
I did.
Spot on, Stan. Spot on.
Go for it.
Stan, go.
Stan, how are we going to get the best out of Pepe?
I think we've got to keep playing him in the right position. And I think it's just one of them things where you've got to keep going with them. It's cost us £72 million. Do you know what I mean? And I know, like the other day when it's like he takes off he takes off Saka and brings on someone else, and he won't take off Pepe. I get that, but he's cost £72 million, hasn't he? He's got to come good.
Yeah. I think we definitely need to let him run onto some balls and play some through balls into his feet instead of calling him to come get the ball closer. Let him run onto something and throw that through ball in for him.
You know what? Aubameyang has been at Arsenal for 2 seasons, right?
Yeah.
The best thing about Aubameyang is his pace. Have you ever seen a ball knocked to Aubameyang to chase after? I haven't.
I can't remember a goal that went in like that.
So what makes you think we're going to do with Pepe?
Pepe is in a different position. He's on the wing. You can throw it. You can.
Yeah, he plays on the wing, didn't he?
Last year, man.
Aubameyang did play on the wing. Okay, how about this?
How fun since Lacazette's been out?
We did do that a couple times against Liverpool.
No, they didn't. No, they didn't. What they done against Liverpool, they all sat back and then they kicked one ball over the top to no one just so they could both run after.
Oh no, can I just pick up on that, Sonny, just quickly, right? Against Liverpool, we were shit scared. Even Emery said it in his interview before we even went up to Anfield. I hope we don't have to play Liverpool again, he said, this season. Before we even kicked the ball, right? We were scared. He went there not to lose, and we got battered. Let me just give you this statistic, right? Liverpool are playing Salzburg tonight in the Champions League. Are Salzburg shitting themselves? No, they was 3-0 down. It's now 3-all. And they've got their best team out. So don't give me none of that shit. Oh, we go to Anfield. We deserve to lose. They're the Champions League champions and all that crap. No. This is the mentality that is at Arsenal at the moment.
Terry, was Sheffield United scared of Liverpool last weekend?
Well, exactly. But apparently, us Arsenal fans, we should be. We should be because we went to Liverpool, we went to Anfield. We know that we should have lost. That's what you get on Twitter from everyone.
I think there's a bunch. There's 2 sides of it. One side, he wants to be defensively sound, and he knows he doesn't have the defense to do it, so he's over catering for that defense. That's one issue. And on the other side, fans want to see the attack be the defense. Is that what you want? I'm confused. Like, do you want him to fix the defense, or do you want him to just attack to help us stop worrying about the defensive problem?
What's the point of worrying about defence if we've got defenders like you're saying? What's the point of worrying about it?
1 minute. Why can't we play as a team?
Exactly.
Yeah, we need to get that locked. Like, football's a team game. We need to get that locked, innit? We don't play as a team. You know what I mean?
I think it's the midfield that needs big team.
Fire that. You know what I mean?
But I'm going to use. Sorry, Stan. Sorry, mate.
I was just saying, I think it's the midfield that needs fixing. The selection, how they're supposed to be playing. They don't know. Teams are just running through the midfield, and then the defence are just trying to pull the players down because they're scared of them getting past them. There's no cover. Fix the midfield.
Go back to the Pepe situation. I'm going to use the word that Murat, the kid, and Lloyd love using. We need to give Pepe time. Just need to give him time.
Okay.
Listen, if you want to give him time, buy him a watch.
No, man. Pepe is gonna start firing, man, and when he starts firing, it's gonna be scary.
I hope so, but
yeah, we're just waiting for that. You know, we're just waiting for that cannon to be lit, and then he's gonna start firing. You know what I mean? Like, blow, 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 blow. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. We seen him rip some defenders.
You know what I mean?
Now we just need to see him score some goals, put in the back of the net. Sonny, you said it. You don't think he's backing himself?
No, I don't think he's got any confidence. I think Emery's coaching the confidence out of him.
Sonny, by your own admission, we're not allowed to mention his name again, mate.
Hang on.
Would you play tomorrow then? Have I missed that? Did you already say that? Would you play him tomorrow?
Yeah, give us. I'll play him tomorrow. Yeah, give us your team.
Give us your lineup
for tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Tomorrow night, I'd have Ainsley Maitland-Niles at right back. I'd have Kolasinac at left back. I'd have Socrates and David Luiz in the centre.
Okay.
And I tell you why I'd pick that back 4, because I want to see Bellerin, Tierney, Holding and Chambers in the league game. I don't want them anywhere near the Europa League anymore, so I'd rather have the usual lot in there. And then in the midfield, I'd like him to try Torreira at the base, covering in defensive midfield. And I'd like to see Pepe on the right wing, with somebody like maybe Nelson on the left wing and Martinelli playing up front and maybe Ozil as the attacking midfielder in the centre.
So you won't play holding it?
Sorry?
You won't play holding tomorrow?
No, I would have saved the good team for the league game.
The only problem with that, Stan, is I totally agree with you, is that come Sunday, when he picks a team, he'll say that Bellerin, Tierney and Holding haven't had enough minutes.
Right.
He was saying.
But they played in the under-23s, right? So I'd rather keep them away from the Europa League and just put them in.
This ain't a bad little lineup here in this comment, Ed. This ain't a bad little lineup. Martinelli, Holding, Chambers, Bola, Mustafi, defence, Luis, Willock, Ozil, Martinelli, Saka, midfield, Pepe, striker. What you guys think?
I think it's a good team.
Yeah, I think it's a good team. I'd go with that.
Ball doesn't get mentioned.
It's not too bad.
Huh?
That left back never gets mentioned. Is he left back?
Who?
Ball.
No, I think
Bola.
Yeah, Bola. Yeah.
I think he's a left back. Yeah, I think he is.
He never gets mentioned. Usually, it's always like.
What's his first name? What's his first name? What's his first name?
I don't even know, man.
Coca-Cola. There you go. Bad joke. Don't respond. Bad joke.
Tell me, guys, what do you guys think? You think it was a mistake to buy David Luiz, and we should have just held off?
Please listen. I will go on this one. I've spoken to about 6, 7, 8 Chelsea fans. They're laughing at us. They're so happy that we took him off of their hands. Honestly, they're absolutely laughing and pissing their pants that we've got him.
You know what? If I had £8 million in my pocket to burn, I'd spend it on prostitutes, gambling, and drugs, rather than get David Luiz.
Honestly, please don't you think he's a great boy?
Wouldn't we be short-handed going into the season with the centre back options that we had?
No, we've got Mavropanos, we've got Holding, we've got Chambers, we've got Socrates, and we've got Mustafi.
I feel like the reason why they bought him because he's a ball playing defender. Apart from Holding, none of the others can do that.
Man, the only balls he plays with is fucking Emery's balls.
Don't forget as well, we've got the other defender coming next year as well. What's his name? Saliba, isn't it?
Saliba was at the Watford game and he was looking at that defense and he was like, how am I going to fix this?
You know what the excuse next season is going to be, don't you? Saliba's only young. He's new to the Premier League.
Yep. Southern, you know what it's going to be? The catchphrase. This is going to be your catchphrase on this show. He needs time.
You know, the new board are doing things smart. They put Saliba on the team for the Premier League squad. They put him in as an academy player. He's actually on the roster, so he's going to be a part of our Premier League quota.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
They're doing things the right way.
Yeah, and we also put Ozil and Xhaka as captains as well. They're doing things the wrong way as well.
He put Ozil as the last captain. That just goes to show you that no one picked him, and Emery just put him in there.
Going back to the lineup for tomorrow night, I was just thinking as well, I wouldn't mind having a look at David Luiz in central defensive midfield in a game like that tomorrow to see if he's any better there than he is in defence.
He'll never do that because he's put his faith in Xhaka as captain. So he's not going to be looking to recruit for Xhaka's position, is he?
Yeah, but do you think he's going to play tomorrow and play in the league game as well? Do you think he's going to get both?
No, I think it's going to be holding. I think it's going to be holding and Mustafi playing tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't think he'll have David Luiz or any of them involved tomorrow.
I mean, yeah, he's already said in his pre-interview today that basically all three of them will be playing.
Right.
He said something along them lines.
After the international.
But what do you not actually think of David Luiz, though? What do you not actually think of him?
Well, going back to what Terry said about his earlier question about what did we think about buying him, at the time, I was thinking, if we're looking for like a stopgap defender, why didn't we just go and get Gary Cahill for free?
Well, exactly.
Hey, Gary Cahill would have been banter. People would have criticized us regardless. That would have been
not doing that now with David Luiz.
It couldn't be any worse. We'd be 8 million off better.
Come on, realistically, we'd be in the same boat. We'd be saying, why the hell did we get Gary Cahill if we got Gary Cahill?
Why not?
I'll tell you the player we missed out on. The player we missed out on was Torrington from when Leicester bought him.
Yeah, because how much they get him for? 20 mil?
Yeah. And Arsenal could have got him for even cheaper.
Yeah.
You know how many? You know how many
had
players?
A few good games. Let's just give him till the end of the season because before he was dog food. He wasn't even getting into the Leicester squad.
Bro,
even when Maguire was there, he was always on the bench.
We wanted Johnny Evans also, and Leicester fans keep talking about Johnny Evans being their best defender. They're like, why did they buy Harry
remember
Maguire?
that Johnny Evans.
No disrespect or anything, but Murat, if you ever looking for someone to work for you, I'll come and work for you, man. Because all you say to me is, give you time, I'll give you time. You know what I mean? I'll give you another year, I'll give you another year.
No,
and I'll be happy to do that, son.
No, honestly, for me, what it is, I feel like it's still very early on in the season. I mean, we're only 7 games in. Like I've said before, I know I've touched on it again, but we don't actually have our full strength squad. I feel like once we actually get that, and we have Tierney and Bellerin as our fullbacks, you will see a massive difference. I promise you that.
That's what I said.
I honestly believe David Luiz, like I said, he's our only ball-playing defender apart from Rob Holding. Socrates can't play out from the back. We've seen that against Watford. And I don't think any other player like Mustafi or Mavropanos can do that.
Right, so Murat and the kid, you both have said, right, you've both said that no other defender can play out from the back apart from David Luiz, yeah?
I've never said that.
And Rob Holding.
Oh, sorry, someone else said that, right? He's the only one who can play out from the back. So if he's the only one who can play out from the back, why, when all the other defenders are playing, does he insist on playing that way if he's a great manager? If he's a great manager, surely he should see that and say to him, no, don't play out from the back, kick the ball upfield every time.
He deserves criticism for that, and that's a big mistake. I'm not.
For me,
100%. He deserves criticism for that.
He should talk to them and say, look, if he's not confident, if they're not confident in playing out the back, just move out the pitch.
But Leno also has to have Leno also has to do that himself.
But do the players really need to be told that? Surely that's in-game management. Surely you know, okay, we're going to play it out from the back, but surely you know after a while, okay, they're creeping forward now. Let's send one into the channel. Isn't that your in-game management?
Exactly.
That's not Emery. That's the players.
Stan, let me ask you a question, yeah? Emery against the better teams is playing 3 holding midfielders in defence in midfield, yeah? He's done it against Tottenham, he's done it against United, yeah?
Yeah.
If he's that cautious about defending, why don't he just play a back 3 rather than a back 4 and put David Luiz in his preferred position in a back 3?
I have no idea. I have no idea, but I think that he favours the back 4, and I think the only reason that we played the back 3 so much last season was because he didn't have faith in Kolasinac when Neto was out to be in a flat back 4. I don't think he rates that. I don't think he rates that system.
If that's the case, then he didn't have faith in Kolasinac in the back 4. Why is he playing him in the back 4 now?
Because Emery's hard-headed.
You got me on that one, man. You got me on that one. You got me on that one.
The reason why is because he's got no one else to play at left back right now. So obviously he's coming back.
Why not play the back 3 then?
That's what he's saying. Don't play as a left back.
Play the back 3 then.
What? And then they switched into a back 4 as soon as Tierney and Bellerin come back in. The players are being confused again. Maybe he's trying to bed in the rest of those players to play in a back 4.
But he's playing them all out of position. All out of position.
Nah.
He's playing them all out of position, isn't he?
What do you not think then?
Listen, Kolasinac can't play in a 4. So he's playing him as a right back, as a left back, which he can't play as a left back, yeah? David Luiz can't play in a back 4. So he's not playing in the back 3, so he's playing him out of position. Ainsley Maitland-Niles can't play as a right back, so he's playing him as a right back.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with Ainsley Maitland-Niles. He shouldn't be playing at right back.
He's got a number 10, so he's playing him as a number 10. What's going on with this geezer? He's still backing him.
So what's everyone's dream starting 11 from the players that we have right now?
It picks itself.
I think it picks itself.
Okay, so what is it?
Tierney, Holding, Chambers, what's the name?
Bellerin.
Midfield should be Torreira,
Yep.
Ceballos,
Yep.
Guendouzi or Willett.
Yep.
Front 3 should be Aubameyang, Lacazette, and Pepe. It picks itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or for me, if Pepe is still not performing, I'd go to a 4-4-2, and I'd have the same back four. I'd have Torreira as the holding midfield player. I'd have Tobias and I'd have Torreira holding midfield player. I'd have Guendouzi and Willock in front of him. Then I'd have Tobias in front of him, and I'd have Lacazette and Aubameyang up front.
Where's Pepe?
No, I said if he ain't performing. If he's performing, I'd go to 4-4-2.
Does Xhaka make anyone's match day squad?
What?
No.
He'll make mine, definitely.
Match day squad or 11?
Who?
No. My match day squad, he'll make it into match.
Because for me, Xhaka doesn't make my match day squad.
No,
for me,
he's in my
He makes the bench for me.
Xhaka makes being a dad at home. That's what he makes.
And soon he will be. Let's big him up for that. Hopefully he takes enough time off.
Don't big him up just so he doesn't fire blanks. I wouldn't even let him in the country, man. I wouldn't even let him in the country.
Yeah.
Well, working in a car wash club. It's simple as that.
But I like.
And you know what as well? Yeah,
we said there about
we got to think of Lacazette as well when he comes back as well.
What's that, Stan? Sorry.
I was just saying what you said there. You said it on. You also said it on, I think, a podcast I was listening to a few days ago about the 4-4-2 formation.
Yeah,
I've been saying that from time. I don't know why we don't try that, but I like to do that. But with wingers, have Pepe on one wing, maybe someone like Nelson or Martinelli or Saka on the other wing, and have Aubameyang and Lacazette both playing up front, and see how that goes.
Yeah.
Shall I say exactly why I don't do that?
Saka's really impressed me, guys. Saka.
This is why I don't do that, because they haven't got Petit and Vieira as holding midfielders.
Yeah, exactly.
We have no strength in the midfield. It's annoying.
Problem, yeah. Any formation you play, you put Xhaka in that formation, it fucks up the whole team.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what's been out. I keep saying, he's the poison of our club, unfortunately. He is. Take it out, and we automatically look good.
Right, we're 1 minute 30 now, so I'm going to have to wind it up now. Right, anyway. So that is our Standard Liège. That's Arsenal versus Standard Liège preview, and talking about Emery preview. I was going to say thank you to Baz, who confused the hell out of us.
Yeah.
Thank you to Lloyd, who watched Coronation Street.
Peace.
I would say thank you.
Don't worry, I've got it on catch up. I'm going to watch that catch up.
I would say thank you to the kid for his outstanding opinions. I would say thank you for joining us again. I would say thanks to Stan for joining us all the way from Vancouver. Like I said, I enjoy your videos, Stan. I'm a big realist. Thank you again, Terry, as well for stepping in.
Blah, blah, blah. Big up the Sunny programme. Everyone push that like button.
While we're at it, if anyone...
Push the like button. Done, no.
Yeah, push the
like. Sonny, I'm going to sort that CD out for you soon.
I can't wait.
I'm going to sort the CD out for you.
I can't wait, and I'll promote it for you for my 10%. Thanks for the comments. Please smash the like button. Please, can you all share the video on your Twitters as well? Because we need this channel to grow. We need to get to that 2,000 at least in the next couple of weeks, please. The next reaction is going to be straight after tomorrow night's game, joining me straight after the game, and then we're going to have a podcast on Friday as well, and then we're going to do the preview for the game on Saturday, and then we're going to do jump straight after the game on Sunday as well. All right. Anyway, take care. Thanks everyone for watching.
Pepe masterclass tomorrow.
Later, everyone. Peace.